Hello,
Hey, everybody.
Yay, happy Wet Nose Wednesday.
So happy to have you here with us today. So in case you guys are new around here, I am Hillary Buchholz, and I'm here with Patty Quinn.
Hello.
And we are the co-founders of We Heart Hounds, but we're also very excited because we have a special guest with us here today.
We are. Oh my gosh. Look at her. She's gorgeous. Gigi Galindo is taking center stage today. We're super excited to have her here with us from adog.co. So thanks for being with us today.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here with you guys.
Of course. We are too. And for anybody who's not familiar with adog.co, they are makers of an amazing assortment of eco-friendly dog toys, among lots and lots of other things that you can see from behind Gigi. They make all kinds of wonderful things that help us pamper our pups. And I can't wait to learn all about the wonderful things that you do.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So I would love to know, how did adog.co get started, and kind of what is your guys' origin story?
So actually, our CEO and founder, Sabina Singh, was actually gifted a Cocker Spaniel when he was a puppy. His name is Jojo, his name was Jojo. She had this dog for about 12 years. Jojo actually was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease when he was about 5 years old. That is like the equivalent of like human lupus. And he was actually in a wheelchair for about the last 6 years of his life. And that was her baby. And so you could say that our company was founded out of love for her pet and love for just being able to give her dog the best that she could give to him.
Yeah.
That's how the seed was planted, and we've just kind of blossomed from there.
That's wonderful.
Awesome.
Yeah. We're dog people around here. I bring my dog. Dog people, as you can see, I rescue, I foster. I have 4 dogs, and if I could afford to have 10 more space and money, I would. But I have enough love to get to at least 4, so I'm very happy for that.
That's so sweet. That's
awesome.
So sweet. And you're welcome to have a little cameo appearance from your pup if you'd like.
Yeah, when he comes over, he's enjoying the breeze.
That would be great. Yeah.
Today. Yes, but I will grab him over as soon as I can.
That's sweet.
Thanks.
Well, so how do you go about, you've got lots and lots of toys. As a pet parent, how do you go about choosing the right toys for your dog?
That's a really great question, because I think that is, I always say like a dog mom knows best. I think a lot of it has to do with the temperament of your dog. I think not every dog is the same. So when you go to choose a toy for your dog, you really have to experiment and try different toys. A lot of dogs, especially puppies, they always gravitate towards the plush, right? They love that squeaker. They love to just take it apart, get all the stuff and get everything out, and just as long as they can. But I also, some dogs are not quite so plushy, or they just don't get enough stimulation from the plush. The goal is, let's get the squeaker out, let's get it out, let's get rid of it. And then once that's out, then what? So dogs naturally gravitate towards having more of that heavy chewing. So we've got, a couple different terminologies. Obviously these, plush is obviously a very common known. This particular toy is made out of TPR. TPR is a thermoplastic rubber, and it has a little bit of give. It's got that gummy feel. It's got a little bit of flexibility to it. You can kind of almost feel like you want to bite into it, almost like a thick gel. The thermoplastic rubber is really good for puppies. It helps clean their teeth. A lot of toys are actually combined between TPR and nylon, which nylon is hard. It's hard as a rock. It's really hard to bite through it, and it is hard. I mean, if you accidentally hit yourself with it, it's going to hurt. These are really good for heavy chewers. When considering plush, it can obviously get expensive, especially if you have multiple dogs and buying new toys often. For those pet owners that find that their dogs really like plush toys, finding a plush toy that has canvas on it. Canvas tends to be a little bit more resilient for that heavy chewing things that have ropes and things like that will give that dog a little bit of that extra stimulation so that they can make the toy last longer. You know, I've got one of my actually Bilbo, the dog that's here, he'll just carry this around in his mouth. He won't destroy it. He just wants to carry it in his mouth. And then the other three are just stalking him, waiting for him to set it down so they can hit it and attack. Like, that's squeaker. It's got to come out. It's got to come out. So I feel you know, just having the different toys, having, you know, it's like a human child. You don't just have one toy or one type of toy. You have a wide variety too. You know, they have different wants on a daily basis. So just having a variety is important.
That's great. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
So I see Megan, Elizabeth, and Amy Rolls. Hey, ladies. Thanks for joining us. And Megan looked at your website this morning. She said it looks like you guys have good stuff. So
thank you. Yeah. I should think so.
And speaking of you guys having good stuff, do you have some like favorite products, or do you have sort of your most popular products, that sort of thing?
You know, I think personally as a pet owner, you know, I work for this company. I'm very passionate about our work, but I'm also a dog mom. I love my dogs. They are my babies. I love my dogs. So for me, finding the products, it's not just about, it's about finding the right product for my dogs, right?
Yeah.
Some of my favorite things, and I think I was mentioning to you earlier, is our shampoo and our conditioner. And I love it. I mean, I am genuinely passionate, and I tell the owners of the company all the time, and they're like, stop. I'm like, no, really, I swear. You know, last week I took my children camping, and so it was just a muddy situation. I mean, it was just that kind of camping trip.
Yeah.
And yesterday, my brother-in-law comes over and says, God, Bilbo is so soft. Did he just get a bath? I'm like, no, he did not. It was not. He has not gotten a bath. If anything, he's super grimy. He totally needs a bath. But our Dr. Theo line is just amazing. And what I really like about our company is that we're always adding new products. One of my favorite products that I actually have, I did a video at some point, so I know it should be on one of the channels out there. But this particular product here, it's like a bath mitt, but it's really great because you actually just pour the shampoo in there, give it a whoosh with a little bit of water, and you just put the dog's paw in there, and it just scrubs it.
So that's very cool.
Clever.
Yes, and it's amazing. And the really cool thing is obviously you can flip it inside out, and it just becomes a bath mitt. So it really has nice soft bristles.
Oh, I love that.
I feel like it just gives a really nice deep massage into their coat, especially again when they're really, those summer and spring when they're just muddy, spending so much time out. But this, I will have to say, is probably my favorite product out of all the products that we have. I just
love that.
The utility behind it and just the practicality behind it, because I don't necessarily would give my dogs a bath every time, obviously, that they get muddy, because but their paws, on the other hand, those I will. So before it was just popping them into the bathtub and just lathering them up, but now I have a solution that just gets the areas that I really need clean, which are the areas that are touching the floors that my kids are crawling on. So
right.
That's brilliant. That's such a clever solution for that particular problem. I love it.
Yes, I love it too.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic. And I do agree, you don't want to be plopping your dog in how many times have we given our dogs a bath and then they run out in the yard and they roll into something like as soon as you shower. Like that happens all the time. But if they're just out for a walk and they're just getting muddy paws, it's great to be able to have a solution that you can just wash those muddy paws or legs and stuff, especially after a rain, and they're kicking up some rainwater and stuff. I love that idea. So what about pups that, you talked a little bit about it, but some heavy chewers? Do you have products that for heavy chewers? We get a lot of questions about, dogs that go through their toys really quickly.
Yeah. So kind of reiterating what I mentioned earlier about finding the right toys, the nylon is always going to be a great toy for heavy chewers, just because it's hard. I mean, this stuff, it's really hard. It has zero give to it. Almost as hard as just like a bone in itself, it is hard. You're going to go for it for a really long time. Adding, the canvas, if they really like to, certain dogs, they just don't want the nylon. They want the plush. Definitely finding something with the rope and finding something with canvas. Canvas is the most resilient textile that you can add to a plush toy
Okay.
that lasts
Okay.
longer. They won't. It'll just last longer. And again, combining toys that have a combination of nylon with TPR, so that TPR is going to have a little bit of that gummy feel, and then nylon is just hard. But again, sometimes, especially the puppies, which is when they're teething, when they're really young, and they just chew through anything, it's definitely stick to the TPR and the nylon. And again, it cleans their teeth, so it really is just a double use there as their entertainment, but also in trying to keep their teeth and gums clean is important, especially when they're really young.
Right, exactly. All right, great. Thank you. That's great advice.
I also I noticed that you sustainability on your site you mentioned, and it's really important to your company. So you guys specialize in some eco-friendly toys. Can you give us a little bit of insight onto those toys as well?
Yeah, we're really passionate about the environment here. We really try to create and expand our lines to include more and more sustainable resources. One resource that we have found that has durability, because a lot of the substitutes, to speak, sometimes just don't hold up to par. And we still want to be able to provide a quality product that our own dogs would use. And we found that bamboo is excellent for that. It allows us to keep our pricing affordable for our clients while still providing a quality and still the aesthetic of our products is also very important for us.
Right.
So, for example, leather and jute toys are very much in the works now. We currently have about 8 different types of leather toys. Some of them are a combination of jute and leather. Some of them just have leather. So these are like triple stitch, but you can
look how cute that is.
And so my dogs are kind of weird because they kind of just like to suck on them. They'll bite on it. I don't know if it's like this soothing because it becomes soft and pliable.
Yeah.
It's just, these held up really, really well. And these particular toys, the wear and tear on them is just a lot less. Now, these do not have a squeaker. These are actually, if left out, for X amount of time, they will slowly start to break down because they're made out of leather. So no plastic components. They're triple stitched, and they're actually stuffed with jute. So even the in them is renewable. This toy here, our bamboo stick that's got openings for you to put different treats in there, and this is made with bamboo particles in it. We've tried to constantly expand our offerings to include more and more eco-friendly. Our goal is to have zero emissions by 2030. That is our goal, and we're hopefully going to beat that goal. It also helps when eco-friendly is on everyone's mind, from the consumer to the factories. If everyone is on board, then everyone's mind is directed in that avenue. So it makes it easier to be able to provide if people are taking that need. So like, for example, this particular bowl is actually made out of melamine and bamboo in it. So these are heavy and they last forever. I feel like these have a longer lifespan of looking great than even ceramic.
Wow, that's wonderful.
We're very passionate about eco around here. So you'll see it in our products as we obviously always are adding new and new products to it.
That's fantastic. Well, not too long ago, we had a giveaway with someone else that came on, and you guys were just and gals were just so sweet to donate. We had someone on talking about travel kits and pet first aid kits, basically. And you guys were so sweet. You guys donated a prize, I think several prizes of this 19-piece travel kit, which pet first aid kit, which goes into your travel kit. I know you've got this really cool bag that's got a waterproof lining and all kinds of really cool stuff that's perfect to tote around all your travel accessories. Can you tell us a little bit more about all kinds of things? I know there's a really cool water bottle, all kinds of cool fun stuff in there.
So, travel around here is a really big deal. I've personally traveled all over the world. I've traveled all over the United States. And most of the time, not when I travel internationally, but within the United States, my dogs come with us. Our CEO, we're based out of Illinois, but our CEO actually resides in Washington, D.C. and she's got her dog Theo. So when she comes into the office, she actually has to fly to get in here, and little Theo comes with her. So she travels with him. She travels with him, and he goes on the airplane. So for her, it was creating solutions that, I think it's having the problem, it creates a solution, right?
Yeah.
And the problems start here because we're in the development. So it's, we're always the testers. We're always trying to figure out the problem and trying to find the solution. So for us, travel is obviously very important. These particular bags, they're part of our travel kit. Personally, I have one for each of my dogs, and then I just have their harness. I just put whatever that needs to go in there. It goes directly into here. I do love that it's got a zipper on it. Just contain, especially when you're carrying and unloading your car and you've got a million bags and a million things coming at you at the end.
And I like the waterproof lining in it too.
Yeah,
I think
great.
we're traveling and it's really helpful.
True story is that I actually had a Ziploc bag of dog food that I did not zip it up, shame on me, and my dog actually went into the bag, tore it up, so I had the whole bottom of it was just full of dog food. And Miami, so I was nice. I just flipped it over. I give it a quick rinse. I grabbed my magic eraser and just cleaned it, and it was good as new. So
that's great.
It does make it a little bit more versatile. The seatbelt leash is actually probably one of my favorite products as well, just because just the practicality behind it. Mm-hmm. So it's a 6-foot leash. And it retracts to make it as short as possible, and you're able to actually clip it right into the seatbelt. So if you've got a dog that associates car rides with not fun things, and they just don't want to get in the car, the good thing is you just slip this on before you even get out of the house. You take them right into the car, keep that leash short, clip them in. When you're done, you just clip them out and walk them out. You can expand it. It's got a cushioned handle to make it, just a little bit more comfortable for you. Nice color, so it doesn't show the wear and tear on it. Overall, I mean, as someone that travels with your dog, I've got 2 small children, and I always wondered, you put them in their car seat and you keep them safe and you wear your seatbelt, but what about your dog?
Yeah.
Your dog's life is valuable too, and you're more likely to be hurt in a car than anywhere else in your life. This is a solution to that problem. This is a way to keep your dog contained. It's a way to keep your dog safe, and it's a way that you open the door and the dog tries to fly out. And, that doesn't happen. You're not gonna be scared of them accidentally falling out the window if you're letting the breeze hit their face while you're driving. So I really like the solution. It's really great. And our travel kit in itself, it comes with, like you mentioned, the bag, the first aid kit. And I also like that it has this clip, because I actually will clip both of these. So this water bottle, we have it in 2 different sizes, and it's awesome because it comes with like a built-in, so you just pour your water. And actually when we do our walks, we actually have this clipped right on with our poop bag onto the harness part. So they have
perfect.
Carry it, but it's light, and I have to admit that I have actually had to use this on humans as well. So it's to have that's versatile for everyone in the family.
Yeah.
I love the travel kit. I love the travel kit.
That's really sweet. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks.
So, do you guys have some fun stuff that you've got planned for the future, or something you can kind of give us a little sneak preview on?
Yeah. So we, like I mentioned before, is we always have new things in production. That's what's really great about us, is that we are always imagining new things. There's a lot of creativity, a lot of just overall creativity, which that's one of my favorite parts about our job, is we really demonstrate that creativity, which a lot of people don't. For us, it's like, oh, change that color, make it more pink, or that's too pink. Some products that are actually rolling out this summer these are made out of TPR, so they've got that rubber. But
how cute!
Is that you can soak them in water or broth, you give them a squeeze, and you can freeze it, and it'll actually drip out the cold. So
that's so cool.
My dogs love it too. We did it with chicken broth. We did chicken broth, and they were just like, "Oh yes." The aesthetic of our products, we're always trying to make our products more enticing, not just to obviously to the pet owner, but to the dogs themselves. Fun colors, good quality. things that it's like, hey, I want this in my house. If it's going to be laying on my kitchen floor for the next 3 weeks, like it. So we really try to fit that bill. For example, our juicy chicken. We've got these. I think these are great. My husband loves these toys. They're just
They're
chicken.
so cute.
This is a pork shank, but we actually have a chicken. It's an actual chicken, squeaker chicken. With these little ends are nylon, so these are really great for heavy chores.
Oh, that's awesome.
We'll actually be traveling to Super Zoo, which is one of the biggest pet conventions in North America in Las Vegas next month, and we'll be actually showing a booth. And we will be debuting some new products there too. So if anyone in your audience is going to be going to Super Zoo, we will be happy if you stop by and say hi.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. And if you're not going to Super Zoo, how can folks get a hold of adog.co and find out more about what you're all about and fill up their shopping cart and all that good stuff?
Of course. So you can find us on adog.co is our website. And we're also, you can find us directly on social media. So we are on Facebook and Instagram under adog.co. We are pretty active in our social media, and we often try to put new promotions and things like that. We do have a mailing list people can join. And overall, you can always contact yours truly or contact Patty, and we would love to be able to connect with our customers. We always do encourage our customers to tag us. So if you do end up buying one of our solutions, we would love to see it on your dog. We are dog parents above everything, and we just love to see happy dogs.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, of course, we do too, right? I mean, it's just that it makes your heart sing every time you see someone using your products and the pups are happy and healthy and living their best life, all that good stuff. So that's fantastic.
Human.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thank you so much for being here with us today. Before we go, we have you want to share? Bilbo! Yay! Oh, he's so cute.
Bilbo Baggins, he comes to work.
So adorable.
Being able to bring your dog to work is truly, it's amazing. There's something to be said about having in the office. It's just that love. I wish everyone could bring their dog to work.
I know, exactly. Everybody needs a puppy supervisor at work.
Wrapper? Who opened a wrapper? I hear it.
Oh, I'm so happy to get to see Bilbo. And for those of you that are still with us, we have one more quick announcement to make, and that is our giveaway winner. And we're super, super excited to announce Paula Churchill is our giveaway winner. Yay, Paula! Yay! Thank you so much for promoting today's event. And Gigi has a number of really cool products that she'll be sending your way.
So we've got the travel seatbelt leash.
The seatbelt leash, that's fantastic.
The travel bottle, which is the bigger one, so that depending on the size of dog that you have.
I think that's so cool. Those water bottles are so cool. I love the design.
It's the silicone in them. They just, the squeezability factor, I don't know, but I love them too. I think our clients love them. Everyone loves them. They're really great.
That's really cool.
PPR toy. That's got a whole treat, so you can actually slip in a treat there for you.
I love that, and that's one of your dental toys, right? So help clean teeth.
Yep, it's got those grooves in there, and happy dog.
Yay! Thank you so much, and, Gigi, and thank you, Paula, for sharing the love and sprinkling all the good stuff that we do. And when all of you do it, it really means the world to us. We love our We Heart Hounds family, and wish we could shower you all with gifts every day, but really does mean a lot. So thank you. And then Gigi, really love having you on today.
Thank you.
Super excited. You shared so many wonderful things, helped us all as pet parents kind of figure out what toys to get and what worked best for our own particular pups, which I think is really helpful. So thank you again. Really means a lot for you to take time out of your busy day to be with us.
Of course. Thank you for the opportunity. It's always great to be able to connect with other people that feel as passionate about their pets as we do.
Oh, thanks. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.